by Fred Matiang'I. You want to kill other Kenyans. We cannot allow you to kill other Kenyans. The way they were killed by Matiang'I, we will not allow you. Honorable Chair, is it right to say that Honorable Matiang'I burnt somebody's goods? That is unfactual. As a person, that is there such an evidence that implicates Matiang'I in the person? Honorable Chair, you see, we can sit here listening to the butcherman, but he cannot go to that extent of naming persons directly. That is wrong. Point taken. Ruto is killing people. Do we start?
The Honorable Kibagendi, what is out of order? Is it the same thing the Honorable Gasairo? He's on a point of order already.
Honorable Chair, it's inappropriate for the majority leader to imply that His Excellency Fred Matiang'I, the incoming president, actually decided to ban someone's goods. Yet we know we are a few days away from.
He's on a point of order. He is on a point of order, so you have to wait for him to finish.
Chair, and for the first time also I want to agree with the Wamunyoro group. Chair, let us even
what is the Wamunyoro group?
Wamunyoro group is here.
Okay, go ahead.
Nowadays I am the caretaker.
Go ahead.
Chair, I am the caretaker of Wamunyoro group in Parliament. They sit behind me. I am the caretaker of Wamunyoro group in Parliament. That's the truth.
The Honorable Wamboka, what is that of order?
They are orphans. They have no people in Parliament.
Honorable Junet, can you take your seat? No, Honorable Junet, take your seat. Order, take your seat. The Honorable Wamboka, what is that of order?
Chair.
Check the next mic. The one with the Gasairo, yes. Order.
Honorable Chair, it is your duty as the chair to ensure that members debate with the decorum. I would want Honorable Junet in order.
The Honorable Wandeto and Co. Can we listen to the Honorable Wamboka?
Honorable, throw them out, Honorable
Wandeto. What makes you think that you must have the mic all the time? No, the Honorable Member for Busia. The Honorable Wandeto, please, don't test my patience. I'm a very patient man, you know that. The Honorable Wamboka, go ahead.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, it is your duty to ensure that members of this House debate with the decorum. Is it in order for my leader, the minority leader, to refer to some members of this honorable House, honorable members, giving them a funny name, Honorable Speaker, by calling them Wamunyoro Group? Is that fair, Honorable Speaker? Is that fair? And can he withdraw and apologize, Honorable Speaker? Honorable Junet should withdraw and apologize, or you can throw him out of this House.
Right. The Honorable Junet, please go ahead. No. Order. The Honorable Junet, you have two options here. You will substantiate or withdraw.
Mr. Speaker, the first and the truth is that Wamunyoro is a village in Kenya, found in Nyeri County, and it has a house where people meet and discuss things. So why are people running away from Wamunyoro in Parliament? This is a small group who behaves like a militia in Kenya that only talk to themselves and people who don't understand anything in Kenya, Mr. Speaker. Yeah, this is a militia group. Yeah. But Mr. Speaker, Chair, I want to say this on that amendment. That Chair, and I said I'm agreeing with them, because KRA can issue agencies, Chair, frivolously.
So on this Wamunyoro issue,
yes.
Take your seat. Take your seat, Honorable Junet.
Chair.
Because this has to be clear. Take your seat. The honorable members who contributed, who are claiming to have been called wrongfully. Order. The Honorable Wakili Muriu and the Honorable Wandeto. Someone claims you belong to a Munyoro. Do you or do you not?
Mr. Chairman, I'm in Parliament by the virtue of being a member of Parliament.
Give the mic.
For Gatanga constituency.
Order.
And my full
Give
name.
the mic. Order. Don't on this matter. On this order. On this matter. The members who contributed on this matter on this side, who would claim not to be or to be, are the Honorable Wandeto and the Honorable Wakili Muriu. So it is for them to respond to this matter. Please go ahead.
Mr. Speaker, two wrongs do not make it right. And Mr. Speaker, the fact is very simple. Unless now we deny our names, we say there is a Kasongo function and a Munyoro function, then we will be equal. I want to say our Munyoro and the Kasongo function.
Okay. The Honorable Wandeto.
Mr. Speaker, Wamunyoro is a village somewhere in Tetu. So unless Junet substantiates what he means by Wamunyoro group, if he means people who associate with the former deputy president, yes, we proudly do in associate with him, if that is his meaning. But otherwise,
Okay,
Wamunyoro is a village in Nyeri.
Don't rebel. Don't rebel Kibagendi. Go ahead. Use this one. Use the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one is working.
Honorable Chair, the regular vexatious points of order are not in any way adding value to the discourse we have. We need to make progress, and we need to ask the Linda Ruto group to stop constantly.
Now, listen to yourself. Don't rebel Kibagendi. Listen to yourself. Order. Don't rebel Junet. Proceed on the business we had on the floor.
Chair, it is a matter of fact. It is a matter of fact, Chair, with your permission, that now we have Wamunyoro group and Wamitego group. There is also Wamitego group. They are also smaller in number. They are very few. Wamitego group. Wamitego are not in Parliament. They are found outside Parliament. And Wamunyoro is found inside Parliament, but they are few. It's a militia group that we want to deal with. But having said that, Chair, I want to disagree with my member, Honorable Kaluma. Chair, KRA can sometimes issue notices of agency without any proper audit, in a frivolous manner. Chair, if we don't allow Kenyans to appeal against that, then Kenyans will suffer. Chair,
thank you.
There are many business people who have suffered in that manner. Even the Constitution says you are innocent until proven guilty. Even the
members,
Constitution.
I now put the question.
This is the only thing I agree with the Munyoro group.
Done.
And there are only 5 of them in Parliament. Chair, I want to remind my colleague, Honorable Oundo, it doesn't matter who drafts a bill. What matters is what we do in this house. That is what is important. And he got lost of me to Milenda Bonainchi. I want him to come back.
In fact,
there's serious indoctrination there. He's a very good doctor. Chair, we need to come back.
No, the point we made.
Honorable Speaker, Chair, thank you. I rise to vehemently oppose this provision. Honorable Chair, what the Chair of Finance is not cognizant of is that majority of Kenyan importers do informal sourcing. They consolidate, they ship via third parties. Demanding for provision of these documents will kick out small traders and small importers in the industry and ensure that it bolsters and only leaves cartels to that importation industry. Further, Clause 4 also gives the Commissioner ultra-vires arbitrary powers to ensure that they can disregard any importer's claims unless those documents are provided. They know that the people in River Road, Kirinyaga Road, Gikomba, and everywhere where small traders import will be impeded, and this will be a barrier to importing for small traders.
Thank you so much. The majority leader. Majority leader, giving you the chance to speak.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I rise to support this amendment. And just to clarify, Honorable Speaker, this, if you look at the amendment, the way it is drafted, it is actually doing the opposite of what Mheshimiwa Honorable Njeri Maina is saying. What has been hurting our small-scale traders in Nyamakema, in Kamukunji, wherever they are, those who import even the consolidators of goods, is because the situation as it pertains today, if we were not to do this amendment, you will be required as an importer of goods, whether you are importing 2 cartons or a container load, to have a certificate of origin from every manufacturer of what you bring in, even for consolidators. And what the chair and the committee has done, having listened to all our small-scale traders, is to cure that problem, and that is what now the amendment seeks to clarify. And therefore I want to say, if we truly value the people who suffer because they are not importing from in bulk, and they are not importing from
Leader, I would like to listen to a point of order, please. Let's listen to a point of order.
Honorable Speaker, the majority leader is misleading the House. I can confirm, because I have been a small-time importer. There is no point where someone who is importing 2 cartons or 3 cartons needs a COO. Inform yourself. Do not mislead the Kenyan people or members of Parliament.
Order. So before you come in, the Honorable Majority Leader. So the Honorable Member for Kirinyaga, what do they provide now? When they import into the country, what this document do they provide now?
If you consolidate goods, you do not require a COO. You pay VAT, you pay customs, and your goods are released to you.
What do they use? Order. What do they use? What do they use to know that
An invoice.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman.
No. The majority leader was on his feet, so it is his chance yet. No, you're going to come in. Okay, do you want to be informed by the chair?
The chair can inform me.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, Honorable Chairperson, that is why it is very important to take your time to read. And I mean to read. Section 44A of the Tax Procedures Act currently states as follows, and this is the law. This section applies to all goods imported into Kenya. No person shall import any goods into Kenya without presenting a valid certificate of origin to the commissioner or an authorized officer. That is the law. So if the honorable member has been importing without a certificate of origin,
she says with an invoice.
She has been a smuggler.
With an invoice. Okay, Honorable Ichung'wah, please proceed to wind up your...
Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker,
order.
If you can protect
allow members to also contribute. The Honorable Order, the member for Kirinyaga. You have debated well. You've raised a point of order. I've given you a chance. Let Honorable Majid also have their chance, please. Go ahead.
Honorable Speaker, you know earlier, Honorable Chair, the Speaker, when the substantive Speaker was here, he said, he quoted Shakespeare. Was it Shakespeare? And said, the law is an ass. The Honorable Njeri Maina is a lawyer. The Chair of Finance is an FCPA. But in CPA, when we are going through our CPA studies, we also study a bit of commercial law. Thank you, Chair, for informing me and educating those of us who are not lawyers, and even including the lawyers who may not have read the law on the provisions of the law. Because that is a fact as it is. Honorable Chair, number 2, before the Honorable Njeri Maina was born, I was trading in Nyamakema, Pilot Corner on Duruma Road, as a small-scale importer. So I am speaking from experience, and what the chair has said is indeed true. And this amendment is now making it easier for our small-scale importers, leave alone the big importers who can get from manufacturers easily certificates of origin. The small-scale Nyamakima importers, these are the people we are helping. And this amendment came from public participation when the chair and the committee, because I observe the public participation. Why would you want to deny those small-scale traders in Nyamakima? The leader of minority wants to inform me, Honorable Chair, I can oblige to that information.
The minority leader.
Chair, I want to inform the majority leader that one of the problems that we faced in the last election, and people, we could not get any votes in your area where you do butchery work, is because the former regime introduced and told small-scale traders and consolidators to bring certificate of origin. This government is addressing that. They want people to bring their goods, the small group, without any hiccups, without any problems. Instead of this Wamitego and Omunyoro group appreciating that, they are still making noise.
Please wind up.
Honorable Chair, as I wind up, what the Honorable Junet says is indeed true.
Which one? That you are a butcherman or what?
Yes, all of them.
Okay.
When I left Nyamakima, I also ran a butchery in Kikuyu town, and I am still a meat trader to date.
Okay.
And I am very proud of that because even my late father was a meat trader all his life.
Correct.
Honorable Chair, I wanted to agree with the Honorable Junet. Indeed, last month, a relatively middle-aged man, because he wasn't young, so in his early 50s, about 45 years old, from Wemuto here, died and lost his life following an episode that he went through under the last regime, when he imported goods worth, I think, about 25 million shillings. And those goods were touched one afternoon by Fred Matiang'I, then as Cabinet Secretary for Interior. That man suffered, slipped into depression, got a lot of other complications, health complications, and we buried him last week in Kabete. This amendment is coming to address those unfortunate small traders who suffered under the last regime. Traders these people who are calling themselves the group, want to
take your seat.
Speak for,
order,
you want to finish them. You want to kill other Kenyans. We cannot allow you to kill other Kenyans. The way they were killed by Matiang'I, we will not allow you.
Honorable Gisairo, what's out of order? No, give it Honorable Gisairo. Honorable Gisairo, what's out of order? Order. Use the mic next. The mic next is working.
Honorable Chair, we are here to debate and, of course, to also learn. But to learn on truthful and objective, reasoning. Honorable Chair, is it right to say that Honorable Matiang'I burnt somebody's goods? That is unfactual. As a person, is there such an evidence that implicates Matiang'I in the person? Honorable Chair, you see, we can sit here listening to the butcherman, but he cannot go to that extent of naming persons directly. That is wrong.
Point taken.
Root of killing people. Do we start?
The honorable Kibagendi, what is out of order? Is it the same thing, the Honorable Gisairo? He's on a point of order already.
Honorable Chair, it's inappropriate for the majority leader to imply that His Excellency Fred Matiang'I, the incoming president, actually decided to ban someone's goods. Yet we know we are a few days away from
Order. He is on a point of order. He is on a point of order, so you have to wait for him to finish.
we are a few days away from commemorating the death of very many young people that were slaughtered by this regime.
The Honorable Kibagendi, did I order? I need to get this clear. Order. I need to get this clear from you. Did the Honorable Ichung'wah say that the Honorable Matiang'i killed someone? Now, the Honorable Ichung'wah, did you say those words? No, I've asked Honorable Ichung'wah, not you.
I was going to call you Honorable Ichung'wah.
Go ahead. Did you use those words?
What I said, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Chairperson, I said a man from Kabete Mwemuto died out of depression. What I said Honorable Matiang'i did as Cabinet Secretary was touching the goods worth 25 million shillings. Why were they touched, Honorable Speaker? Let me even make my point so that I finish this debate. This is very personal to me. Because these are people I traded with in Nyamakema. They are people I know in person. I know their families. I saw the suffering that person went through. He used to live in Kitisuru. He moved to a one-bedroom house in Memuto. Honorable Speaker, why was I saying it? Because the Honorable Njeri Maina purported to be speaking for these Nyamakema traders. Why are you required to provide a certificate of origin? So that you certify that the goods you are bringing into Kenya are not counterfeit goods. Why was that gentleman's goods touched on the 23rd of January 2018? Because they were said to be counterfeit and no verification had been done. These are the painful episodes I'm talking about when Junet said that they could not get votes. It is so painful, Honorable Speaker, and I'm at pains. I would rather not even go beyond it because I don't want to break down.
Thank you.
It would be very shameful for any member of Parliament today not to protect the small traders in Nyamakema, in Kamukunji, because you want to play politics of Aminyo, I don't know.
Well said, Majority Leader. Thank you. The Honorable Junet.
Chair.
Go ahead.
Chair.
Order, members. Order.
Chair, can you protect me? Chair, with your permission, Chair.
You have my permission.
I really feel, Majority Leader, I really feel the pain the Majority Leader is feeling. Chair, we were in this country. Chair, when small-scale traders' goods worth $1 billion shillings were touched at the river, Mr. Chair. And it is for a fact. I was a friend to Fred Matiang'i. He was a very powerful man. That's the truth. Number two, Chair, it is true that the former regime destroyed goods using the excuse that they don't have certificate of origin, goods over 1 billion shillings, and that has killed people. People died of depression, people lost their blood.
Honorable members,
that is what this regime
I now
is addressing.
put the question that the new clause 41, I put the question that the new clause 41A be now read a second time. As one of the opinion say aye. As one of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I now propose the question that the new clause 41A be part of the bill. I put the question that the new clause 41A be part of the bill. As one of the opinion say aye. As one of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it.
New clause 44A.
New clause 44A. Honorable Chair.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that new clause 44A be now read a second time. Honorable Chair, this amendment is interrelated with the new clause 47A that's coming next to address the challenge of taxpayers using the court process and to pay their outstanding principal taxes.
Members, I propose the question that the new clause 44A be now read a second time. I put the question that the new clause 44A be now read a second time. As one of the opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I now propose the question, members, that the new clause 44A be part of the bill. I put the question that the new clause 44A be part of the bill. As one of the opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. Next.
New clause 47A.
The new clause 47A was amendment by the Honorable Majority Leader.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the new clause 47A be amended as proposed in the order paper. Honorable Speaker, this is in a way interrelated to the clause 45 that we just had a debate on. And the justification for this, Honorable Speaker, this amendment seeks to remedy the abuse by taxpayers who want to evade the payment of taxes using our court processes to avoid payment of their outstanding tax liabilities, and it provides very good safeguards of refund or offset of the amount, so that you do not go to the Court of Appeal or the High Court on frivolous appeals, and if you succeed with your appeal, you will get your full refund of what you had paid to KRA. I beg to move.
Now, members, I propose the question that the new clause 47A be now read a second time. I put the question. The Honorable Mwenje wants to say something on it. Please allow him.
Now, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Speaker, I think we need to be serious as a House. Because this clause, and I just want to address the Majority Leader on this, this is very easy to defeat in court. Why propose a clause that you know goes against our Constitution? If you look at Article 48, 47, and 50, it will be very easy to defeat this provision. KRA cannot, it is not in the business of refunding. And how many times have you seen KRA refund money? This issue of even offsets, it doesn't happen. So let us be serious. Denying businessmen the chance to have their money to continue trading it in exchange to giving it to KRA that they will be refunded, whether it takes 1, 2, or 5, 10 years. That is the most unfair system that you've ever seen.
Thank you.
And I believe this clause should not go through.
The Honorable Junet.
Chair, I stand to oppose this amendment. Chair, this is an affront. It is against the Constitution of this country. Because, Mr. Speaker, fair hearing, administrative justice, you are innocent until proven guilty. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chair, this thing reminds me when Tom Mboya brought a bill to this House to create the one-party state. And when people opposed, he said, what are you fearing? If you have no problem. Chair, this is something that is going to kill the businesses of this country, and we must oppose it as a House. Chair, this one we must oppose.
Honorable members, order, because it's a new clause, I want to give an order, members. I want to give more members on this, but please, I want to plead with you. Please debate the matter on the floor. Don't go on a tangent. Please. The Honorable Nyikal.
Chair. Thank you, Chair. Chair, the simple fact of this amendment is, if a decision has been made against you and you want to appeal, this thing is saying you have to pay first, then you appeal, and that at the time you are appealing, you first of all pay the tax. So in that case, this is actually... Yeah,
you'll allow
why
order.
don't we wait for the
Honorable Junet, you'll allow Honorable Nyikal to make his point.
So, Chair, this is intrinsically wrong. You have appealed, and a decision has been made against you, or you have been taken to the tribunal, a decision has been made against you, or you want to appeal that decision, you are being told you pay first, then you make the appeal. That at the time you are making the appeal, you actually pay. And if then the appeal, you succeed in the appeal, then the tax will be refunded. And then you may choose to use it to offset the tax.
Thank you.
Honorable Kajuang. And me, I oppose this one.
Thank you. Honorable Kajuang.
Chair, I have not spoken since this debate began. But members, be careful. You will be the first target of this thing. You will be the first target of this thing. As long as KRA decides that you have not paid, or that you have filed nil returns, or that something is wrong with you,
you will be the first one to pay. They will take all your money. They will put Kaluma. Now listen.
Order, members. You know,
listen to
I
senior
don't understand.
lawyer speaking.
Order. There's a member on his feet, and all of you are all up there with your hands up. It's not right. Honorable Kakusha, put your hand down.
Yeah.
Allow the member on his feet to contribute.
So
Go ahead.
Vote for this at your own expense.
Thank you. The Honorable Kirima. The Honorable Kirima.
Chairman, what I know is first, I raised a point of information, Chairman, to the minority leader, that whoever brought the law of Chairman, can I be protected?